We made it to week 17. This is actually the first time in the 3 years I've been doing this that I made a video for every game. So that's also a little personal accomplishment. Hopefully that'll continue through the coming seasons. And if you're watching this, you watch the rest of them, I want to thank you guys for either subscribing to this channel, watching all the videos, coming 13 minutes into the video sometimes, for following me on Twitter if you do, because my Twitter handle @GTorlone right there, same as my username for YouTube. Hit me up. But anyway, guys, like I said, thank you again. I'm not done with these videos. I just wanted to thank you because the whole season has come to its conclusion, and the Bills last week again just proved that they're the most unpredictable team in the NFL. Or maybe it just seems that way because we get to watch them on a weekly basis. But the game starts, Denver goes right down the field like they usually do and score a touchdown. And you think the route is on. Dave Rayner misses 2 field goals. You're sure the route is on. I'm standing there in my section, 221, 222, is holding it down all year, thinking, God, I'm glad I didn't pay for these tickets. And I felt bad for other people that were there at this point. Because it's Christmas Eve. You're sitting here watching this garbage game so far. It's not snowing, it's pretty cold, but whatever. Tebow's there. And the team's 6-9 on a 7-game losing streak. All the negative factors were just piling up. And then, I would say to people, how's it feel that you paid for these tickets? In a joking manner. But, nobody was happy at that point. Working at the stadium's not that bad, actually, now that I think about it. Look at this. They give you some cool stuff. Check this out. I got this for take pride in your job. It's a little coin. Lead the charge. For going out of my job description or something. My boss saw me. Look at you get some other cool stuff, though, too. Check this out. I got this. Signed by Leotis McKelvin, who played very well on Saturday, but who knows how much longer he has with the team. We'll see. Also got this. This is pretty cool. Check this out. Football. Signed by the entire 95 team. See if I can find somebody for you real quick. There it is. Jim Kelly. Some other dudes on there. Where's Marv? Marv's on here somewhere. I can't find him. There he is. Marv Levy. It's there. Trust me. You can see it right next to the helmet. Got it. Anyway. If you work at the stadium, you're not guaranteed these things, but do your job and, hey, whatever. I appreciate it. Anyway, the Bills are down 7-0 because Rayner can't kick a field goal. And then they finally get some things going. Kicking field goals. They score a touchdown before the end of the half with Spiller. That was cool. Spiller, I'm telling you, he's the man. Dude looks so good. And now, again, I got to bring into question, how does this make you feel about Fred Jackson? Because Fred Jackson was also the man, but he's a 30-year-old running back with a broken leg. Do you pay him? Does he hold out? He can't afford to hold out, really. If you're 30, 31, can Fred Jackson afford to hold out? You know what I mean? When you're 24 and you're pretty sure you're going to get a big deal, or 25, and you're pretty sure you're going to get a big deal, like Chris Johnson, even though he's worthless, I think. Not worthless, but I don't like him. You can hold out. You can pay some fines knowing you're going to get that big contract. Is Fred Jackson 31 years old? or whenever by the time next season starts, maybe he's 31. I'm not sure of that. But is he going to hold out? Is he going to sit out a year and then be 32? I don't think so. You know, they talk about that shelf life of running backs. It's not that long, 4 or 5 years. I hope Fred doesn't hold out. I hope they sort of do the right thing and give him a contract. But Spiller's playing well. Running better in between the tackles. So good when he's outside. But when he's starting to show signs in between the tackles, and I love it. Because I liked the pick when it happened. Didn't need him. But he was probably the best player available at the time. And sometimes that's what you do. All that said, Spiller gets a touchdown. The Bills go into the half ahead. That was nice. 17-7, I believe it was, yep. Denver comes out. Bang. Tebow. Touchdown. 17-14. Bills don't really get rattled. That's good. They kick some field goals, whatever. They stay tight on defense. That's what I like. The Bills stayed tight on defense. They allowed 2 good drives the whole game, which is going to happen. They stacked the box. Said, make Tebow throw to beat us. Couldn't do it. Forced some mistakes. Justin Rogers gets a pick. Bird with the pick 6. The fumble return touchdown by Johnson. The pick by Williams, who probably should have had more than 1 interception, but he still looks good. Darius was getting double teamed on the defensive line, but he was fighting them off. It was easily the Bills' best effort in the last 8 weeks. Duh, they won. They won by 26. It was encouraging. I don't want to go lose 9 straight to end the season, because I'm pretty resigned to the fact that they're going to lose this week. But Brady's not practicing, which is kind of weird. But that's Belichick. You know that's Belichick. Yeah, he has a shoulder injury. We're going to see how it plays out, and yeah, this is him at the press conference. Well, Tom's a tough player, and you know he's a little bit banged up right now, but you know we expect him out there. He'll be ready. Stupid stuff like that. I still don't think the Bills are going to win. They probably would. They lost to Matt Castle a couple years ago. They'd probably lose to whoever backs up Brady now. Hoyer? You can't lose to Brian Hoyer. Doesn't matter because Brady's going to play and clinch home field. That's what they're going to do. Patriots are way, way, way too good on offense for the Bills to even keep up. And I know in week 3, believe me guys, it was like the best moment in Bills football for 10 years. It really was. But I don't think the Bills have the consistency on offense anymore. They have Spiller, which is cool, but I don't know if Fitz can, bring back some of that Fitz magic that was there in week 3. I think if the Patriots up 21-0 again, they're going to bury us. Belichick's not going to let up. He remembers what happens. And when Bill Belichick's mad at you, that's the worst thing ever. Because he probably just cheats more. Cheats. I said it. They got caught cheating. Remember that. They got caught cheating, and no one cared. But historically, the Bills get killed by the Patriots in the second game of the series anyway. Maybe we reverse that somehow because we beat them. But historically, they stomp on us in the second meeting. Like I said, the Patriots' defense isn't that good. It's improving, but they lost Andre Carter. So, that it's coming back to where it was. But the offense is just lights out. The Bills can't cover 1 tight end, let alone 2 in Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. It's going to be a tough task, and I don't think it's going to be a pretty way to end the season. But the season hasn't been pretty for the last couple months, and I think we got all the positives we're going to get from the Bills last week. Looks like they'll get a top 10 pick. They'll get a top 10 pick if they lose. And we'll talk about what they want to do in the draft after that. There are positives to take out. It sucks. It does suck that they lost 7 games in a row after starting 5-2. They collapsed again for the second time in 4 years. They get off to a 5-1, 5-2. They were 5-2 in both seasons, and they finished 7-9-1, and they got a chance to finish 7-9 in this one. It's unfortunate. It's just a reflection of this organization and what its deficiencies over the years. So with that, I'm gonna pick the Bills to lose to the Patriots, like 31-17. Sure. Patriots need to lock up home field. They want to. You don't want to go on the road in the playoff game. Imagine you can just sit home for 3 straight weeks, assuming you win. But the Bills will finish. They got the high note. They beat Tebow. They made some headlines by beating Tebow. So they have that to look at, I suppose. They have that to dwell on. I don't know. It's been a season of I don't know what to say. But I keep trying to come up with things to say, and I feel like for a while I've been saying the same things, but the Bills just emphasize them every week. But we finally got the W. Now we got the division rivals. Imagine if we go 1-5 in the division. Who would have thought we'd beat the Patriots one time? But I'm glad it was them. That's the main positive we could take away from the season. We beat the Patriots. So we can look forward to next year. I know you are, because I already am. Draft's in April. Free agency's in March, so we got to look at that. Guys, we're going to have fun. It's going to be fun. Because Bills football is nothing but fun. All right? Like I said, I'm going to say Pats over the Bills, 31-17. Guys, thanks again for coming this far. Appreciate you guys watching. Come Sunday, for the last time in 2012 it's going to be actually. But for the last time in this 2011 calendar season, go Bills.